Happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly crafty session. My name is Anne Granger and I'm an independent demonstrator here in the beautiful town of Dorchester, Ontario, Canada. And I'm excited to be with you. Welcome to my happy place, aka my stamp room. Tonight, popping on a few minutes early so Facebook can let you know I've gone live and it gives me a chance to check my settings and make sure it's good. For some reason on Monday when I did this, I couldn't see your comments come through. So I'm hoping I can see them tonight on my iPad. As I said, I hope you've had a great day. It's a much cooler day. It's a much cooler day here today. We've been having very hot and humid days here in Ontario and lots of rain. It has rained for the last 3 days. Can't tell you the last time my grass was this green in July in a long time. And it actually just rained at supper time and now the sun is shining again. So crazy. All right, I can see myself. Let's hope that I can see comments tonight. If somebody is here, say hi. Let me know you're here. As I said, I'm excited you're joining me tonight. Tonight, I will be sharing with you in our crafty session a 4-card class that you can earn for free when you place an order with me during the month, during this week. So from July 15th to 21st. So tonight I'm going to be walking through how to create these 4 cards. We're going to go through them. And when you purchase or place an order with me in my online store using the host code, when you'll see that when I flip around, you will get this card pack in the mail. I will ship them out next Tuesday, as long as I don't have to wait for any supplies to come from Stampin Up, which I think we should be okay. Oh, of course my puppy is barking at me because I'm doing a Facebook Live and he's hungry. Oh, wow, he's gonna have to wait. If you're here, say hi. Let me just maybe find myself. As I said, I hope you've had a great day. I'm just losing my train of thought here. I'm trying to find myself on my iPad, but I need to see if my comments are coming through. So, and I'm just gonna let my puppy bark because he eventually will eat. All right, today is Wednesday, July 17th. So if you're watching me live, you're gonna see the red live button up top. And if you're watching on the replay, shout out to my replay warriors. As I said, oh my gosh, he is barking like crazy. He's gonna have to wait. He barks when he wants his food. And we have to go like dump his food on the mat and pet his head. My daughter started that habit and I said it's the worst habit ever, but I'm going to ignore him because I think eventually he will eat. You'll probably hear him barking. Otherwise I'll have to leave and come back. If it gets worse, I might have to do that, but we don't want to have to do that, so we don't have to. All right. As I said, we have an ordering special. I have weekly, some cards to show you tonight. So we are using the Attention Shoppers bundle. I have to admit, when I first saw this bundle come out, it was actually on pre-order back in April. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get that stamp set just before the little shopping cart. It was so cute. The little shopping cart reminds me of like Target. You know, like for my American friends who have Target. And I thought, what a great way to create scrapbook pages and cards using this set. So this is what I'm featuring this week, and I'm super excited to share my projects with you. As I said, we will have an ordering special, and I'll talk to you as we go through the thing. But first, I'd like you to like, comment, and share my video. That's the best compliments you can give me. We want more people crafting with us every week. I go live Mondays at 7, and I always just show you a scrapbook page. And then on Wednesdays, I go live at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Oh my gosh, my puppy is barking. And of course, my daughter's not here to help. So, and the sun is beaming my eyes. All right, so let me flip my camera and show you what we've got going on. If you're here, let me know. I want to make sure I can see my comments on my iPad. I wasn't able to see them on Monday. But before we flip the camera, make sure you have your chocolate. I filled up my bowl. I'm a huge fan of M&Ms. I love, especially my American friends, you guys get such cool M&M flavors. Here we only get like a certain kind. But I love milk and I love caramel. And they used to have one called fudge brownie. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I refilled my bowl. It's nice and full of M&Ms. So grab your snack, come craft along with me, and let's get started. I am going to flip my camera. And if you are here, can you say hi and let me know so I can see if I can see my things? And I might need to go feed my puppy. So let's flip the camera. You're going to see my blinds. And then I'm going to flip you up. And I'm going to move you up just so a minute here so I make sure it's nice and tight so I don't, okay. Oops, I was playing around with settings, hoping that it looked good. And I'm not sure if you're here. Let me see. We are here. Okay, Ashley says we are here. Of course, Ashley, I can only see you're on the phone. So let's try this again. And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go feed my puppy quickly because he's going to bark his head off like crazy. Timba, Mommy's doing a Facebook Live. You know this. Here you go. Bon appetit. Mommy loves you. Ay, ay, ay. So crazy. Okay. So Ashley says they are here. So Ashley, let me know how it looks. I need to go close my blinds. I can see sun beaming in. Usually at this time of night, I don't get the sun. It's more later. I think that looks better. All right, now let me try to find you here on my iPad. Not sure where we are. Ashley says it looks good. Okay, Ashley, I can see you on my phone, but I can't see you on my iPad. So let me find my iPad because I want to be able to interact with you guys, and that's the best part about a Facebook Live. So thank you for sticking with me for a few minutes. All right, if you're, maybe Ashley, you can give me something just to let me see if I can see you guys. I'm not sure. Facebook might have done something with settings. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to leave it. If I don't see your comments come through, I will definitely go back and answer them after. All right. So it's like doing some funky things. So, all right. So tonight I am sharing with you, let's get started. We're focusing here. I am sharing with you the Attention Shopper Bundle, and you can find that every week. It's a work in progress. Every week I'm trying to make my videos better and better. So please bear with me as I try to do this. As I said, I'm trying to improve all that. So I always like to better my best each week. So tonight we are showing you the Attention Shopper Bundle. You can find it in our annual catalog on page 65. It is a bundle, so you can buy the stamp set separate or you can buy the dies. But if you buy the bundle, you save 10%. So this is the bundle that we are focusing on tonight. Now let me show you that bundle. And here it is. You can see there's the stamp set and there's the dies. And the dies cut out like the wine bottle, the present, the cake, and all that. And I'm going to show you different ways, but this is the best part about these dies. Look at this. You can create your own little shopping cart and fill it with things. So if you followed me on Monday night, you would have saw that I filled this shopping cart with fruits and vegetables to represent my shopping trip to my favorite grocery store to get my weekly grocery haul. So, super fun. You could use this for wedding, birthdays. I think like gift cards would be perfect. Christmas, imagine this cart filled at Christmas time with presents. Oh, how super cute would that be? And you can make a red card, a silver card, whatever card color you want. And then you've got some great, I like this one, just treat yourself. You could use that for anything. So that is the stamp set and bundle we are using tonight. The DSP we are using is called To The Market Designer Series paper. And it actually goes with the, I want to say it's To The Market suite. But I actually just bought it for tonight's projects because I wanted to show the, oh, actually my iPad just flipped. I wanted to show you the cute pages. So we have, in my Monday night Scrapbook Live video, I showed you this cute paper here. It created some cute little baskets and bags. But I think if, you know, look at scrapbooking, not scrapbooking, look at your cardstock in a different way. Because obviously this paper is called To The Market. When you look at it, you think, yeah, I don't really, I don't need it. But look at these patterns here. Like this is a beautiful plaid blackberry, a beautiful garden green. This is a great textured one, and I love this pattern here. I think it's so beautiful. So that is one you want to add. Now, I wrote some numbers down just in case you need to, you know, you're thinking, hey, Ann, I really like what you're showing tonight. I want to purchase it. How do I go about doing that? That's easy. You're just going to go to my online store, use this host code, and if your order's over 50 before shipping and taxes, I will send you the cards we're going to make tonight for free as my way of saying thank you. So here's the Attention Shopper bundle. Here's the To the Market DSP, and then we're also going to be using these dots. So I'm just going to set this over here so you guys can see it. I'm going to pull this off to the side, and we're going to get started once I find myself on my iPad, because my iPad decided that it was going to do a funky chicken on me. Yeah, you know, just crazy. Anyways, so let's get started with our first project. Let me move some things out of my way here. I was all nice and organized, and then I think my iPad is to the point where I might need a new one. I'm hoping not. I've had this one for a while, so. All right, I can see myself. Okay, maybe I just don't need to, let's do that. All right, oh, maybe I'll do it that way. Okay, so hopefully I'll see your comments come up, and if I do, I'll answer them, and if not, I'll definitely answer them when I go through them afterwards. Okay, so as I said, crafty session, we are doing the Attention Shoppers. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and count to 5 because my puppy threw me off by barking at me. So, oh my gosh, it's just one of those things. Okay, so this is what we're using tonight. So our first card we are making tonight is a super cute one. And it's not colors that I use very often, but it's pumpkin pie. And the reason I chose pumpkin pie was because of this beautiful designer series paper. So you're thinking, hey, and that To the Market designer series paper, I'm not sure about it, but look at this cute paper. So this is this one here, and then on the other side, you have some adorable fruits and veggies that you could cut out and put them in your shopping cart. All right, so how can you get this class? This class you can get for free as my way of saying thank you when you place a $50 order before shipping and taxes in my online store. I will send you all the materials you need to make these 4 cards, except for the stuff that you would die cut from this. So if you want to use the exact same cards you're going to want to add the Attention bundle to your cart. And maybe you're thinking, I like the cards, but I can use something at home. Then you're totally able to use that too. Once I ship, so it'll be like next week, I will send whoever places an order the PDF for my cards tonight. So you will have the PDF, I will link you to this video, and then you will be able to create in your craft room anytime you want. In the middle of the night, early in the morning, late afternoon. Maybe you're going to take it to a cottage and do it there. You can totally do that. All right, so let's get started. And as I said, I can't see any comments, so just bear with me. Not sure what Facebook's doing. The last few days it's been a little crazy. All right, so I'm just putting my DSPs down. Now we're going to use this beautiful white frayed ribbon, and we're just going to secure it here. So like that. And then we're just going to put this here. Okay, and now we're done with this. So we can actually go ahead and adhere this to our card base. As I said, all the measurements for these cards will be done in a PDF and will be sent to you after you place an order. All right, so we have that done. Now, here's the card we're actually making, just so you guys can see what we're making. So I'll put this up here so you guys can see that. But what we need to do is bring in our die cutting, and let me just grab that. We are going to use the big one. So this is the Stampin' Cut. It's called the big, I call it my big boss, because it's the one that does all the big jobs. I love using it for especially my embossing folders, and we're going to show you that tonight. I tend to use my mini one when I'm doing more like Facebook Lives and just sitting at my table. But I tend to use the bigger one when I have to do embossing in the stuff like that. So both are great to have. So we're using pumpkin pie. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a huge fan of the stylish shaped dies or anything that is stitched. So we are going to be using these, and we're going to use the biggest one. We're just going to put that down there, and we're going to run it through our embossing, our Stampin' Cut and Emboss. All right, so we're just going to set that aside. There you go. Always get in the habit. So see, I've done this before. This is a little tip. You take out you pop this out and you think, oh, I forgot. Throw this in the garbage and this is still stuck to it. I've had to go look in my recycling for this. Not fun. So let's grab another piece, and we're going to use the smaller one size down for the white piece. All right, so we're just gonna set those off. I have a basket here off to my side, so I'm just gonna stick them there because I know I will need them again. All right, so we're gonna put this off to the side because that is all we do need. I'll probably bring in my, okay. We're gonna do a little bit of stamping here for a minute. This is good paper that you could still use. So we are going to bring in the attention shoppers. We're going to use the little wine bottle. So you could use this for a congratulations card. Could be used for a thank you card, maybe a retirement, a wedding card. Like you could use this little bottle for, oh my gosh, everyone is out the door. Everyone is barking. Hold on. Oh my gosh, welcome to the craziness of the Granger household tonight. That was my brother-in-law. Oh, Tim is going crazy because my brother-in-law just stopped by with his dog. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Oh, let's start. I should just restart this video, but we're not. We're just gonna roll through because that's life, right? Life happens. Okay, let's just breathe. Ooh. Okay, I'm sure you guys are all laughing and thinking, what is going on at that household tonight? All right, so I've stamped my image. I should really put a sign on my door that says, doing Facebook Live. Please don't not. Oh, my goodness. And of course, it's the same night like my daughter goes out, right? So everything happens when no one else is here in this household. All right, so I'm using pecan pie, old olive, and pumpkin pie. And I'm just going to use the darker, oh, I gotta find my lighter one. There. So there's that. Now I'm going to use the old olive for my base. Okay. I'm going to bring in my light. Okay, so there's that. Now, I don't know, oh, there it is. I was like, where's my light pumpkin? But it's just a different color. So I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighting. Oh, I think we're good now. Hopefully this is the last interruption between puppy wanting food, doorbell ringing. Oh my goodness. It always happens when you're on a Facebook Live. I actually thought it was my neighbor because he was putting something back in the garage, but then I saw my brother-in-law, so I was like, oh my gosh, I better answer this because... Okay, so there is our wine bottle. Super cute. Could be a pop bottle too if you wanted. We're going to bring in the little baby boss. So this is the mini Stampin' Cut. And we're going to just trim this. I can't see comments coming up, so I might have to check. Oh my gosh, Timbit is still barking. I'm ignoring him. I think from now on, my daughter can't go out when I'm doing Facebook Live. She needs to stay home. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'm not leaving. I'm staying. Or I should just have doors on my room that I can close and just be like, hey, no one's allowed to come in. Okay, here we go. There's our little bottle. Isn't that cute? It kind of shifted on me a little bit, but that's okay. We can trim that up a bit. Put that there. I think after this Facebook Live, I'm going to have to get some ice cream because I deserve it. Today, I've been home all day, and the house has been super quiet. You know, I've been here, like, I mean, people have called me or texted me, but nothing else. And then when I go to do a Facebook Live, the whole world just, you know, comes in. All right, so we're going to use this greeting from called Just For You from the thing. Actually, if you're still here and let me know, how does it look? I'm using Garden Green. I want to see if a message comes up on my iPad. Okay, so here, oh, and I'll just bring this in so you guys can see those numbers. Just For You, I'm going to stamp it right here using Garden Green. And I always get in the habit of putting my stamps right back in my cases when I'm done stamping with them because those little things are so sticky. Trust me, they will stick to anything. And it's not fun when you lose a little dot or a little stamp set. Oh, Timbit is in the background barking. I'm sure Ashley and Lori are killing themselves laughing because they are great friends and they know Timbit. And how demanding he can be when he needs to be fed. He's not demanding, actually. It's just a bad habit my daughter started, and now there he is, he's barking again. I might need to run and go feed him. Okay, bring that in. So there's that. We're gonna pop that up. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to bring in the white frayed ribbon. So this is it's online. You can find it in our online exclusives, which is in our online store. And online exclusives just means they're not in a catalog. You're only going to find them online. And Stampin' Up does that so they can stay with the trends and bring new things. And, you know, as things sell out, they might... Okay, I'm back. Oh, my puppy's driving me crazy. You need to stop, honey. Here you go. Bon appetit. Mommy needs to do her video. All right. Once again, sorry for that. He is now eating. Hopefully. All right. So we're gonna put that there. And then we're going to bring in these gorgeous adhesive back transparent gems. And the colors in these, so Stampin' Up has not listed for this year, they've not listed the colors that are in the embellishment packs. I don't know about you, but I'm really missing that. So I went online and just to see the colors. So it's Blackberry Bliss, Clear, Garden Green, and Lemon Lime Twist are the colors. And I just find it helpful so then I'm not having to go look online to figure out what that is. You could see my desk right now. It's like a complete mess. All right, so let's put in our dots. I need a Vanna. I need a person sitting beside me handing me all the things as in like a Vanna. All right, so there is card number 1, showcasing the Attention Shoppers Bundle. So as I said, this is a super cute card. You could use this for congratulations, for a birthday, maybe you just want to get together with some friends and have like a, you know, a girls' night. You could be like, hey, just for you, come join us tonight. So super cute cards. So we'll bring that back in after and show you the finished product. So that's one of 4 cards we are making. The next card we are making features the cute, adorable plants that are in the set. So we have three squares, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. So let me bring back in that baby boss. Okay. And find my piece of paper. And we're going to use the stylish shapes. So we're using these, and we're actually going to use the second one from the bottom. And we're going to cut 3 of these. Okay. All right. So 1. 2. 3. Okay, so there is our 3 dies. Now we're just going to set this aside because we will need to use it in a minute. So we're going to bring in some paper, and as you can tell, I already cut out some flowers on this one. We are going to bring back that Attention Shoppers bundle or stamp set, and we're going to use the adorable little plant from it. We're going to use this. We're going to use our Memento. So when you're using Stampin' Blends, you definitely want to use Memento ink because it is a water base, which means it's great for coloring. And on Photo Palmer, I really don't use stays on ink because they can really stain and damage your stuff. All right, let's just put that back so we don't lose it. So the neat thing about this, it is super cute because they do have, you know, things to go with it. So for this one, we are using pumpkin pie, pecan pie, old olive, and blackberry bliss. And I just pulled these colors right from the designer series paper. So as I said, I've been creating these sampler sheets and I stick them in with my paper packs. So when I pull them out, because once again, Stampin' Up! Does not have listed all the colors that are in the paper in the catalog. So I like to do this. So I just printed this on our basic white cardstock. I just did it in Word. And then I put the coordinating colors. So when I pull out that pack of paper, I know exactly what colors I need to create my cards with. I'm not looking online, or which I know is what Stampin' Up! Wants us to do, and I think that's a brilliant way. But sometimes when you just want to quickly craft, that's a good, quick, and easy suggestion. All right, we're going to color these really quick. So I'm using Old Olive, and what I'm literally doing is just coloring the bottom of my things. All right, so that's Old Olive. Now we're going to bring in light Old Olive, and what I'm just going to do is just really just kind of blend those colors in. I just want to create like a little bit of shadowing. Oh my gosh, I totally deserve ice cream after this Facebook Live. Oh my gosh. It's okay, just breathe in. It's all gonna be good. Just shows your customers how, your viewers, how real you are and how crazy sometimes our household can be at night. Oh. All right. I would love to know, do you love to color? Oh, my puppy is now laying down. He's been fed. He's all good. Do you love to color? Coloring is very relaxing, and they say coloring is very therapeutic. I love our alcohol blends because they truly make you feel like you're an artist. Like they just really, you can color and you don't have to be the best colorer in the world, but they truly make you feel like that. So one of my clay pots is going to be pecan pie, and I just did the dark on the stripe, and I'm trying to do the light on the bottom. Okay, and then we're gonna do pumpkin pie. So I'm gonna do a dark stripe. Okay, and then I'm gonna do light on both sides. Okay, and then our last one is going to be Blackberry Bliss. And I'm just going to color this stripe dark. And I'm going to color this pot, the other two colors, the light color. There isn't much difference between the light and dark on the blackberry, I found. But I chose those colors because they did go with the paper. All right, so there is our pot. So let's move these out of our way. We're going to bring back in our mini baby boss. And let me just cut this off. All right, so I am using Post-it tape just because I find it helps keep our little dies in place. So I don't want them to move, because if they do move, you get that extra white around. And I kind of want it to be more like a clean cut around, not so much off to one side. So let's hope this worked. So there is our one plant. So we're just going to go quickly do those other two. I'll do our third one. I almost wonder if there's an update for Facebook on my iPad, and that's why it's not letting me see the comments. I do know some other demonstrators say they have that problem too. And then it just fixes itself. Just must be Facebook this week. All right, so there is, we have all our pieces we need. So let's bring our card in. And we're gonna fold it. Use a bone folder, helps crease that cardstock, makes it lay nice and flat. We are going to stamp the greeting just so I have it as a guide for when I'm placing my pieces down. We are using the Happy Birthday that comes in the Attention Shoppers stamp set. And it's a kind of a fun one that you could definitely use this birthday greeting on anything else. I always like looking for great greetings because I feel like you can use those forever, right? So especially, I'm just to lower you guys down. Hi, Jenna. How are you? I see you because I just looked at my phone and did not see you on my iPad. So hello. All right. Just brought you down a little closer so that you guys can see me. That was a little bit too high. Okay. So, and I've got black ink on my card. Oh, look at that. I've got black on my can. Look at this. This is like a night from, you know what? Let's start over. Ay. Obviously, I got black on my hand. Let's see, do I have a white piece in my drawer? I keep extra card spaces in my desk drawer, obviously for situations like this. Oh my gosh. I give up. I don't know who's coming in. Maybe it's Alright, so happy birthday stamped. Let's clean that so I don't get anything on me. Move this off to the side. Okay, for now. Before we're going to do this. Okay, we're going to put our little pieces together. So we've stitched these. Timba, you're okay. We've done these from the stitch dies, stylish stylish shape dies. And then I just cut black layers. And then we're going to do is, I hear them on, like, I'm going to want to put them on an angle. Oh my gosh. Let's just see. Nobody's here, honey. You're fine. Okay. Now we're going to pop up our little plants. I just ran quickly to check. Nobody is at the door. But hopefully we'll settle down. I'd have to start having like people just at the house. Oh my gosh. Timba, you were fine, honey. Nobody's here. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Let's start over. I am so sorry for all the interruptions tonight and craziness. Just shows you how real Facebook Lives can be. I know I've watched other demonstrators and are like, oh my gosh, the UPS guy's coming, or the dog's barking, or someone's at my door, or the phone is ringing. That's what I feel like tonight. Okay, so there is our 3 pieces. So now what we're going to do is we're going to adhere these down, and I'm going to put this one here, and then what I'm going to do is line this one up, but I want to make sure, you want to make sure you're not hanging over, so I want to just move that down a little bit. And then we'll put this one here. So just like that. So it's going to create like a little, I won't say like a collage of picture frames, but they're like flowers. So that's what our card's going to look like. So now I know I'm happy with that. I will go ahead and adhere my down. So let's start with this piece first. All right, and then we're going to bring in this one. And then we're going to bring in this one. And there is our card showcasing the adorable plants that are in the Attention Shopper stamp set and dies. Super cute. So that's our second card. Let's bring in our third card. Let's make sure I think I need to get is, oh, there, I think I'm crooked. Maybe I'm straight. Oh, does that look straight? Hopefully I'm straight. It drives me crooked. It drives me crazy, so I can't imagine how it's driving you crazy, guys. Okay, we're moving on. We're just moving on. Okay, for our third card, we are creating a gift card holder, and this is the perfect gift card, or it could be a holder to hold on to some seeds, or I think a gift card would be fun. All right, so there, oh, look at this. There's that beautiful paper I was telling you could cut out and use the shopping bags. Like, how cute are those? You could put like presents hanging out of it, or flowers, or whatever. So this is the Blackberry Bliss pattern, which I said if you're not a fan of this side, but who can resist those cute shopping bags, then definitely want to use this side. This is a beautiful pattern. So we're going to put that on there. We are going to score our piece of cardstock. And like I said, and a way to get all these measurements and supplies is to place an order in my online store using this bundle. And you don't have to use, like, you could totally add this bundle. If you didn't want to, you could totally add something else. All right, so we're going to adhere this. Now, here's that. Look at that. Great wood grain paper. But here's that beautiful paper on the other side. Super cute. Look, I got ink on me. Definitely a wild night. Okay, let's put this down. Just like that. We're going to open it up. And we're gonna put our white down. Now, I don't stamp anything on this inside because I want, that's where I would put my message, or you could put your gift card. Now, and I have one more piece. Okay, so for this piece here, we're gonna put it down here on the bottom, but I want this to hold a gift card. So this is like the card we're making. So it's gonna pop open like this. How fun is that? So I want this to hold a gift card. So I'm just gonna stick my gift card in here so I know that I have where I need it to stick. And I'm just gonna quickly use glue. If you're here in Canada, we have this store called Home Sense. I discovered it about 2 years ago. It is like my favorite store. I'm like there every other week, sometimes every week. I just love looking around. Sometimes I don't buy, sometimes I just shop and look, like, you know, and it's so fun. I've got a lot of decorations for the seasons there. Okay, so we're just gonna hold that for a minute and make sure that that stays closed. So we're just going to work on the front, and we're gonna let that just kind of set to the side. I've already cut out a banner for us in the stylish shapes just to save us some time. We're gonna stamp our greeting, but I did want to show you the adorable cart. So let's bring back in that mini cut and emboss. All right, and we're going to use the adorable little dies to create our shopping cart. So we're using silver foil. So this is something I would recommend should be a staple in your collection, just like the gold foil. We used the gold foil last week in our Christmas cards. This week we're using the silver foil. And it's not bad. You get 2 sheets of 12 by 12 and it's only $7 here in Canada, so that's pretty good. All right, so there is our little wheels. I think that is all. We will have to bring it back in when we die cut, but here is our shopping cart. And we're just going to pop out these little pieces. Actually, I should just pop them out over my container. All right. Okay. Hopefully this one comes out. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, so there is our adorable shopping cart. How cute is that? So, like I said, this shopping cart reminds me of Target, right? The little red Target shopping cart that is so famous. And I was like, oh my gosh, this cart would be so cute, filled with, like, obviously on my scrapbook page I did vegetables, but you could do presents, you could do whatever you wanted. All right, so that is our silver cart, and I'm actually just gonna put glue on that so it can be, now, I need to get used to using. I would love to know, do you guys use this? This is our silicone sheet. I need to start using it more when I'm using my glass mat so I don't get adhesive all over it. I actually just cleaned my glass mat earlier so that it would be nice and clean for my Facebook Live. I have not used, if you followed me for a while, you know I used to use grid paper. I can't tell you the last time I used grid paper since I've gotten my, my glass mat. I absolutely love it. Okay, we're gonna let that dry for a minute. As you can see, it needs to just stick there. So let's put that over to the side. And we're going to bring in a piece of white. So basic white. We're going to grab the present from the Attention Shopper stamp set. And we're going to use Memento ink. Okay. And we're just going to stamp. The one thing I love about my glass mat is the stamping. I can't believe how crisp and clean my images are with it. It's actually really beautiful. All right, we're gonna bring back in my blends. I should show you a picture of my mess after the video is done. It is quite messy. Okay, so here are our blends. So once again, going with Pecan Pie, Blackberry Bliss. But this time I threw in a little pretty in pink because we gotta have a little bit of pink in our color. So let's just quickly color here. I would love to know, was this bundle something you looked at in the catalog, or maybe you overlooked it? Now after seeing these projects, is it something that you think, oh, I could order? Now you guys can't see the numbers, but that's okay. I can bring those back in at the end. Sometimes I look at things in a catalog and I think, oh, I don't need them. And then my Stampin' Up! Friends across the globe show me their amazing ideas. And I'm like, oh, okay, like I have to have that stamp set now. I'm sure that happens to a lot of us. But definitely recommend this one because I think there's a lot you could do with it. Okay. Just coloring. All right, so there is our brown paper bag, and now we're gonna put some tissues. So I made it look like it was like a craft bag you could get, and then I wanted to add some colorful tissue. Just kind of go like that. Bring in my light pretty in pink. So our Stampin' Blends, they do come in a pack of 2. They are alcohol markers, so they're meant for shading and coloring. Sometimes it depends on the color. Like sometimes I'll just use the light because I find the dark really dark. Like this is really dark. Okay, so there's our shopping bag. Look how fun that is. And it just makes you want to go shopping and fill your bag. Oh, like you could probably buy something at HomeSense and fill it in there. That store is amazing. It's like a one-shop everything. It has like home decor, it has kitchen, it has household. If you are here in Canada and you've never been to HomeSense, I highly recommend it. I do think they have them in the States, but I think they're called, I think my friend Mary told me they're called Home Goods. I definitely would love to check one out. All right, so there is that, and there is our bag. So remember, look, see, I could easily just toss this and my little die would be there. So make sure you get in the habit of pulling that off and putting them on your dies. And I think we're done with that. Okay, so let's bring our card back in. We're going to put, hopefully our cart is dry, and we're going to stick this just in it. So I'm going to pop, I'm going to leave this flat here. I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. Oh, it's all quiet in the world right now. So nice. Oh, mamma mia. And I'm going to put my shopping cart. So I guess my glue is not dry enough. Hopefully we're just going to do little dabbles of glue. This actually would be good to cut out with the adhesive sheets. I probably should have did that. I never thought about it. Just trying to put some, a little bit of glue in spots. Okay, let's pick that up, and we're just gonna pop it down. I'm gonna have to hold it here for a minute, just kind of let that dry. Move this out of the way. So silicone sheet, if you don't have one, highly recommend it. It's great for a lot of things. Okay, I'm actually going to just set this. This is the one thing about glue, it takes a long time to dry. Okay, we're gonna hold it for a minute. I'm actually just gonna leave that there for a minute. Okay, so we're gonna bring in our greeting. We're going to use the happy birthday. So I've already cut us a banner out from the stylish shape dies. As I said, they're one of my favorites. It's a staple in my craft room. I use them all the time. Blackberry Bliss, and as I said, this is a great birthday greeting that you could use for anything. So there's our happy birthday. Oh, and before we do that, we're going to stamp, let's just put that off to the side. We're going to stamp the word treat yourself. It's also from that stamp set. So everything we're using tonight is from the Attention Bundle stamp set and dies. So it's the bundle part. You can buy the stamp set separate, or you can buy the dies separate, but if you want both, it's better to buy them as a bundle because you save 10%. So that's a good deal. All right, let's just put this away. All right, I'll put my Blackberry. Always get in the habit of closing your ink packs and don't stick your hands in it. Let's get my paper snips, and we're gonna do a quick cutting of the word. I always like to cut out the access piece first, so I'm just kind of like just moving my paper. So I'm literally just cutting this out. I might have to just bring it closer so I can see. There we go. There's that. So yourself. So this is like something I like to do sometimes is like take the word, stamp it, and cut it apart because it's a fun way to just like, you know, you could use the word treat, you could use yourself in something else. So look at your wording, greetings, and then figure out how you can do that. I'm just gonna come in here and trim this up a little bit, but I need to bring it a little bit closer so I can see. Okay, so there is that. All right, so there's that. So we're going to bring in our card now, and I can see my glue is just sitting there. So we're just gonna pop this up. So I'm gonna put tape on this side and dimensional on that side because I want it to lay flat on my shopping cart. Okay, so there's our birthday, and I will tag that down after. And then I'm gonna come down here and put treat yourself down here, and so then it shows the gift cards. This is where you could treat yourself. I'm just gonna put this on with glue dots. So I've always, if you follow me, I share this tip. The glue dots are on this side of the tape adhesive, so just put it down and pull it off. Much easier than trying to put it the other way. There we go. Okay, and then here and here, and just like that. Okay. All right, so now we're going to bring in some tear and tape. This is our tear and tape, and I'm using tear and tape just because we are going to adhere this to our card base. So we want it to be just a little bit sturdier, just so, and this tape just really works. So you just, it's like tear and tape. You just put it down. I like to cut my pieces just like that, and then I just like that. Okay, so just put it down, and then all you do is just pull your tape strips off. I can't get this one side. Here we go. Okay, so there's that. We're going to bring back in this. So this is just a card front, is what we would call this size. just going to close everything so it looks like this. And then I'm just going to make sure that I'm centered, because once that tape is down, it's down. And then you have this adorable little happy birthday gift card holder you could give to family and friends. And we're going to bring back in those transparency adhesive back dots. And we're going to use the little clear ones. And we're just going to pop those over here. All right, so there is our third card for tonight, showcasing the adorable Attention Bundle Shopper Bundle. Attention Shoppers Bundle. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. I said it backwards. Okay, last card, and it's another fun fancy fold. This card layout I totally think you could use for, this would make a great holiday. It's also could be a gift card. So we're using Garden Green. And like I said, once again, I just pulled those colors from the Designer Series paper. Before I do anything, I'm going to bring in a circle punch, and I'm going to just try to eyeball it and punch a hole. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Now you could use, I'll show you what you could do. You could do like a little pencil mark, just so you know where your circle is. And then just line that up with your thing. And then punch. So then hopefully they should line up, which they do. One might be a little smaller than the other. That's okay. You could come back in and trim if you want. Sometimes our punches will go through those extra layers and sometimes they won't. So this is our circle punch. You can find all our circle punches online. So once again, we're going to adhere this paper. And what I'm going to do is, the reason why I punched first and then adhere, because sometimes the punches won't go through that much paper. That's a lot. So we're just going to quickly, oh goodness, there's that. All right, I can move that out of my way. Let's just do a little bit of organizing here. All right, so we have that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue, or you could use tape. I'm just going to use glue. And we're just going to go quickly down. Now you don't want to go all the way across, because that would close your card and that's not what you want. And I actually have my chamois here, so let's just clean that. See, this is our little chamois, super easy. I keep it beside me. All right, so let's fold that up, and we're just gonna give that a quick little thing. Here is the card we're actually making, so I'll show you that. So we'll just put that there so you guys can see it. And what it's gonna do is it's going to create like a little pocket, so you can see there is our pocket. I have a piece of blackberry and I have a piece of white. Now, on the inside, I did stamp Treat Yourself, so let's go ahead and stamp that. We're going to use that blackberry color again. As I said, I think this would make a great card for the holidays. You could put like a gift card in it. You could easily switch this up for a birthday card. So you could give yourself, like, you could treat yourself. Treat yourself. That's it. We should treat ourselves once in a while. Treat yourself with a Starbucks gift card, so you could go buy some refreshers, or treat someone for their birthday. All right, so we're going to adhere that down. All right, and we're just gonna put that here. Now, we're gonna need a hole punch. I am using, this used to be one that Stampin' Up sold like a long time ago. I don't even know the size of it, but I'm just gonna use this for my hole punch. And what I wanna do is just kinda, I just eyeball things, I don't measure. Right there. And then I have a piece of ribbon. And we're just gonna pull that through. Once again, we're using that frayed ribbon we used earlier. So if you're looking for a great white, oh, I might need to make my hole just a little bigger. if you're using, if you're looking for a great white, this is a great white ribbon. So if you put both of them together, you should be able to pull through. Yeah, if you put both of them together, you have this little loop. What I do then is I pull this through, pull these ends through my little loop, and I pull ever so gently because I don't want to rip my paper. And as my ribbon is fraying here, that's why it's called a fray ribbon. Doesn't help too that my hands are sticky with glue on them. You get this cute little knot at the top. Let's bring in my scissors. As I said to you, I have a pair of scissors that are just for ribbon, so paper snips just for ribbon, because that will keep it nice and sharp. And I have these adorable little beads on them. That's how I know mine are ribbon. We got this as a gift from Stampin' Up a long time ago, so I absolutely love it. Okay, that, once our pocket little thing is dry here, we'll put that in the middle. So let's just set that off to the side and actually go ahead and put that back in. We're going to bring back in, we need a pecan pie. And we're going to bring in the big die cutting now, the big Stamp Emboss, because we need to do some embossing. So we want to use the bigger one. All right, so we have a piece of pecan pie. Bringing back those stylish shaped dies, we're using the bigger one. We're going to put that down. We're going to run it through quickly. I finally feel like our video is good. Not that it wasn't good before, but my puppy is sleeping. All the distractions have been gone. Life is good now. We're in our craft room and we're creating, and it is all happy, 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 happy. Okay, we are going to emboss. So when we emboss on our Stampin' Cut emboss machine, you need plate 1. We need our embossing folder. So the embossing folder I'm using is the Timber 3D. We used this last week in our projects. It's super cute. Did we use this last week? Or I just think because I've been using, maybe it was this week. I get mixed up in our projects. All right, and then we're gonna use this plate here. It's called plate floor. That's what you need for embossing folders with our Stampin' Cut. If you don't have a Stampin' Cut machine, I'd highly recommend it. We have some amazing embossing folders that are big ones. And what I mean by big, they are the size of this plate. And they are super cute. I've used those before in our past Facebook Live. My favorite is the dotted circle. It's super cute. All right, let's put that over here. Okay, so let's pop that open. So as you can see, it gives it that textured, like it's wood grain, super cute. We're going to bring that in and put it on our card, our pocket card. So tonight's cards, I've shown you like an easy, kind of like a casual and kind of like avid, but I feel like these are pretty simple too. We're pulling the flowers from the Designer Series paper, so I'm quickly just going to fussy cut them out. And I will just bring that closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Just cutting out, just concentrating here. So I'm just kind of letting the paper guide my movements. There's just definitely demonstrators who love to fussy cut. I don't mind it. Depends on what I'm cutting. I was working on my own scrapbook pages yesterday. My friend Kitty and I were Zooming, crafting online, and oh my gosh, I cut out so many leaves. I was like, okay, this we're done fussy cutting for today. I had met my quota. All right, so we're just gonna use some pop-up dots. Once again, you need these in your collections, dimensionals. They are like a crafter's best friend. Can never have enough. I know like demonstrators, some of my demonstrator friends, they say they go through like one of these, like a sleeve of these on a project. I'm like, that's crazy. Okay, so we're going to bring back in, I guess I didn't do it, but we'll bring in a little mini. We're just going to give us a quick banner. So let me find some white. Let's cut this in half. There we go. And I need the banner die. So we're going to use the banner from the Stylish Shapes. So that was a good, so it's a great banner set if you like banners. Banners are popular on projects. All right, so there is our banner. Let's throw that there. We'll put that die away. We'll move this out of our way. We don't need that anymore. All right, so we're going to bring back in the Blackberry Bliss. And we're going to stamp our greeting, happy birthday. Just make sure it's nice and straight. Like I said, it's a great birthday greeting. All right, there is our birthday greeting. Just let me put those back in so we don't lose them. Like I said, I've had dies go sticky before, and then you're like, where are they? And then you search and you search, and then you find them. They're like stuck to the back of something. I've actually heard demonstrator friends say they do that, and then it's like a week later and they find it. Like they turn over like an ink pad and it's right there. All right, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of adhesive on my bow there. And I'm going to bring in our mini dimensionals. So we do have mini dimensionals. These are great for little projects like this, or little areas that you want to try to use. Okay, so we're just gonna put that down. All right, so now we should be able to pop that little holder in. So let's do that. Give me my thumb here. So just sits like that. So there is our little, let's make sure my glue, so it just slides out. So you could easily put a gift card in there if you didn't want to write like a greeting. Making sure. Okay, now we're going to bring back those adhesive dots. I love these blackberry ones. They're so pretty. These are currently not available at the moment, but they will be back in stock very soon. I would like, if you're interested, let me know and I can watch inventory. You could also check online because it'll show you if you're placing an online order. It'll show you whether it's online or if it's available or not. All right, there is our last project for the evening, featuring a fun pocket card. And you guys need to re-glue, I can see. But super, super cute card that I think could be easily switched up for the holidays. So let's bring back in all the cards and we'll do a quick recap of what happened tonight. Thank you for sticking along with me. As I said, the beginning was a little chaotic just because of all the fussles around this household, but things are quiet now. All right, so we used the Attention Shopper bundle, which is this stamp set and this die. All right, we paired it with To the Market Designer Series paper, so that's what we used. And what we created tonight was 4 cards. So there's 1, 2, let's just put these down here for you, 3, and 4. And how can you get these? You're asking. Wow, you're like, I really like these projects. How can I get them? You're going to place an online order or in my store using this week's host code. That tells me you're interested in the card plaque. You have till Sunday night at midnight, and then I will close the hostess code. I will prep the kits, and I will send them to you, and I will pop them in the mail as long as I don't have to wait for anything from Stampin' Up. But what will you get? You will get all, I'm going to call them card guts, to make these 4 cards. The only things I wouldn't die cut for you is like the shopping cart because it's part of the bundle. But I would do the banners, I would do the circles, I would do this, and I would emboss it. I can't give you stamped images as part of Stampin' Up's policy, but it's a great little way if you're, someone who's like, I want new ideas. These are great card kits for you. Just like I said, it's a minimum $50 order before shipping and taxes. And I will create this little kit. I will send it to you in the mail. You will get an email from me with the PDF and the video link, linking back to this video. And I'll just bring these closer. Here are those numbers that you might need for tonight's projects if you're if you were interested in what we used. Sorry, something I said. I will upload this video to YouTube tomorrow, so it'll be on my YouTube channel and also be on my blog. The best way to know what's happening in my studio is to sign up for my newsletters. Head to my blog, which is www.stampwithann.com, and as soon as you click on that, a pop-up will come and tell you, hey, join my newsletters, because guess what? You're the first ones to find out about classes. I'm going to be rolling out 2 new classes in August that I cannot wait to share with you. I was actually working on the projects this afternoon, and I cannot wait to show them to you. Think holidays, think Christmas. All this warm weather makes me want to think of, not that I want snow anytime soon, I just would wish it was a little cooler. I think tomorrow's supposed to be a cooler day around here, which is going to be so nice. All right, so quick recap. Once again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. So our crafty session focused around the Attention Shoppers stamp set and dies, which is the bundle. We pulled in the To The Market Designer Series paper. We created these 4 fun cards that you could easily switch up and use for other occasions. And if you would like this card kit, make sure you head over to my online store, place an order before Sunday at midnight. So that would be Sunday, July 21st at midnight, so 12 p.m. Eastern time. And I will send you the class pack for free. All right, let me just make sure I have nothing else to share with you. Oh, and if you place a $60 order in the month of June or July, you will get a bonus day coupon from Stampin' Up, a $6 coupon for every $60 you spend, and you will be able to redeem it in August for some beautiful products. All right, I think that is all I have for you. Oh, I would love to know, which one is your favorite? I always ask that to my in-class people. Which card was your favorite? And they'll be like, I wasn't thinking this, like they might complain about this one, but then they're like, that's my favorite. So I would love to know. Tell me which one is your favorite. I will be back next week on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We will be doing a scrapbook page, and I will be back next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, with 4 brand new cards for our Class to Go weekly series. All right, everyone, thank you so much for sticking with me tonight. Thank you for understanding all the little hiccups we had at the beginning, but all is calm in the world right now. It's quiet. My puppy is sound asleep at the front door, and I'm going to clean up my mess, and I think I deserve ice cream after this tonight. All right, if you have any questions or any Stampin' Up question needs, let me know, and I look forward to stamping with you guys next week. Once again, thanks everybody. Have a great night.